Did you know it takes a lot more to kill an enemy player in Warzone? One magazine is not always enough to kill a guy who has maxed out his armor plates. A smart player will adjust his own loadout and he will select a 50 round magazine so that he can get the advantage. That is what today's video is about. How to adjust your loadout to maximize your chances of winning in Warzone. Why is this so important? It's a Battle Royale game, right? So you spawn in with basically nothing and you have to find weapons so that you can kill other players. Sure, that is correct, but Warzone has loadout drops, which allow you to equip one of your favorite loadouts with fully equipped weapons, all your favorite perks, lethals, etc. This can give you a massive advantage over everybody else because it allows you to play with the weapons that you want to play with, instead of letting luck decide which weapons that you will be using. The time to kill and the bullets to kill in Warzone is very different from the main Call of Duty Modern Warfare game, so the loadouts you had before do not make sense in Warzone. So let's change that and let's optimize them for the Battle Royale mode. Today I will show you a loadout with the M4A1, but feel free to choose any weapon that you're naturally good with. I'm sure that you noticed that enemies take a lot more bullets to kill. One of the reasons is the fact that all players spawn with 2 plates of armor, which effectively gives them sort of more health. So if you miss a few shots, you likely won't be able to get a kill with a standard magazine. Because of this, you should always try to take advantage of the larger magazine sizes, like the 50 round magazine for example. It will allow you to shoot for longer periods of time without having to reload, which will give you a massive advantage in game, even if you happen to miss some of your shots. Another thing that you should keep in mind is the average distance at which firefights occur in Warzone. Due to Verdansk's massive size, engagements are a lot more likely to take place at further distances compared to the standard multiplayer mode, which means higher magnification scopes like the VLK 3.0x optic are an absolute must for you to dominate the mid-range. In order to survive, you will have to avoid detection. A good suppressor is essential for any loadout. The lightweight suppressor, for example, minimizes the noise created when you fire, allowing you to take out enemies without drawing attention from other players in the area. Time to kill is extremely important in any BR game, and ADS speed has a huge impact on that. The faster you can ADS, the quicker you can kill an enemy, which is why the FFS 14.5 inch TAC Light is the perfect barrel for the job, since it gives you an ADS speed boost. You could increase your ADS speed further by equipping a rear grip, but I'd rather go with something that helps control the M4A1's recoil a little bit more. The Commander foregrip increases recoil and aiming stabilization, which basically means that the weapon's horizontal and vertical recoil are now reduced. This makes it a lot easier to control this weapon when you're firing continuously, which improves your accuracy and allows you to kill your enemies quicker. For my second weapon, I went with the M19 for its stability, rate of fire and larger magazine size. But if there's another handgun that you're better with, then just go for that instead. You will be switching to your handgun quite often as a backup weapon or to finish off other players. So make sure to equip it with a lightweight suppressor to avoid revealing your position unnecessarily. The XRK-L Super Barrel is a great pickup that increases damage, range, bullet velocity and recoil control, making it a lot more effective from further away. The M19 already shoots fast by default, but we can make it shoot a whole lot faster by equipping the lightweight trigger action. Faster rate of fire means a shorter time to kill. And since enemies take a lot more bullets to kill, we're definitely going to need a bigger magazine. 21 round max adds 4 more bullets to your magazine without sacrificing too much movement and ADS speed. Okay, we're all set with our weapons. Now let's take a look at the perks. Warzone is more combat heavy than most BR games, so you can expect back-to-back firefights to happen pretty often. This is what makes Quick Fix so good. It allows you to immediately start regenerating health after you kill an enemy, so you can jump right back into the action. Remember, when I mentioned how important it was to avoid detection? Noise isn't the only thing that can give your position away to the enemy. If he deploys a UAV, your location will light up on this map, making you a very easy target. That's why I chose for Ghost as my second perk. It allows you to stealthily move across the battlefield without being detected by UAVs. For my final perk, I went with Tracker, which allows you to see the footprints that were left behind by the enemies, making it easier for you to track them down and to kill them. I chose the frag grenade for my lethal because I'm naturally good with this, but make sure to cook it to perfection so you get that sweet insta kill. For the tactical, I chose Stim, which is easily the best choice for some instant heals whenever you're in a firefight. This thing can really mean the difference between life and death. You now have the perfect short to medium range loadout, but what about long range? For the ultimate versatility, you will want to include another loadout that has both a short to medium range weapon and a sniper rifle, so that you're lethal to any enemy, no matter what the distance. First of all, as you know, in order to carry 2 primary weapons, you will have to equip the Overkill perk. I'm sticking to the M4A1 with the same attachments for my short to medium range weapon, but like I mentioned earlier, if there's another weapon that you prefer, then go for that one instead. I chose the HDR as my sniper rifle. There is nothing more important to a sniper than staying hidden, so make sure to add a lightweight suppressor to your sniper rifle as well. The 26.9 inches HDR Pro is perfect for long range combat since it increases your damage range and bullet velocity, which in turn reduces your time to kill. It does, however, also decrease your ADS speed, which you can counter by equipping the F-Tag Stalker Scout stock. 7-round mags are important to delay reloading as much as possible during firefights, and they have a smaller penalty to ADS speed and movement speed compared to the 9-round mags. One of the biggest frustrations of being a sniper is flinching whenever you're being shot by an enemy. That is why the focus perk is an integral part of any sniper's loadout. It grants you flinch resistance, which keeps your aim from being thrown off even if you're getting shot. Just like in my previous loadout, Quick Fix is my first perk, the second is Overkill, which I've mentioned already, and for my third perk I chose for Amped, which increases my weapon swap speed so I can easily swap to my M4A1 in case enemies decide to rush me while I'm sniping. The Claymore is a great lethal for any sniper so you can secure the perimeter while you're focused on sniping. And for the tactical I still stick to Stim. With these 2 loadouts, you will be able to fight your way out of any situation that you will find yourself in Warzone, on your way to your next victory. This was Fog of Gaming. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in Warzone.